back to another video. This is Sports Talk with Chef guys, and today we're gonna be doing another reaction video. And I'm actually in a great mood because of the result of the Premier League match yesterday. So we're gonna start off with the obvious. Yes, Manchester City. I did predict Manchester City to lose that game. If you guys check out my last video that I did on the week 15 prediction, and I did tell you guys that Aston Villa would be winning that game. So I actually placed a bet on Liam Bailey to score because I know that Aston Villa, like Liverpool, they don't lose any game since the season started at home. So now they are at 7 out of 7, win all 7, just like Liverpool. So Aston Villa and Liverpool have the best home record in the Premier League at the moment. And guys, in that game, City, I don't know, City didn't look like the Manchester City that we all know and like to appreciate, even though I don't want to appreciate them. As I said, City is not a side that I really like. I don't hate them. And I realized Pep, before the game started, I guess he and Jamie Carragher had some words exchanged, not to his face per se. Pep said that, they will be winning the league a fourth time in a row. Mind you, that still could happen. And Jamie Carragher clapped back and said, yes, he would have won the league if they had an oil company backing them and they had crazy wages, which he has a point. And I always said to persons, if teams just work out City, study how they play, and actually get in their face, it's gonna be hard for City to actually break down the team, regardless of the players that City has. Like, I just feel like, I know I'm not taking anything away from City. I'll never do that because I call a spade a spade. If you're a great team or a great footballer, you're just great. You probably can have messed up ways. It doesn't matter about that. It's just football we're judging on. And City is a great team, but I just don't like how they make it look as if City is this unbeatable team, this invincible team that cannot that cannot lose a game per se. The way they treat cities like they can't even draw. And a lot of persons keep on saying, I heard even the commentator saying, oh, this is because Rodri had that 5 game ban, and he was serving that one red card game ban and stuff like that. Rodri played in the game against Chelsea. He even scored and thought that was going to be the winner. And lo and behold, the player that they sold, Cole Palmer, dispatched a penalty and the game ended in 4-4. Rodri played that game. Rodri played against Liverpool, and what happened? They drew that game as well, 1-1. Rodri played against Tottenham, and what happened in that game? They drew that game as well. So I'm not gonna say, oh, Rodri is not a key player for them. They have other players who can get the job done. Persons used to say, oh, if De Bruyne doesn't play, they can't win a game, but they have a lot of quality players, and I really don't know what's happening to them this season. I don't know if the treble winning team or the mentality that they have, it is going to their head. I don't know, but I just feel like more sides or more teams just need to study how City play and don't give them any respect. Yes, City on their day, they will give us side 5, 6, 7 on their day. City would dispatch any team. We know that that's not what I'm talking about. But don't blame their inconsistency this season solely because Rodri did not play. You know what's so funny? The first game that they lose, and I probably need to look for that ticket. I actually bet on Wolves to beat them. The correct score 2-1, and they lost 2-1. I predicted Arsenal to beat them, and Arsenal beat them. Like, every time the sides that I predict or the teams that I predict to either draw with City or beat City, it ended up happening. With Liverpool, obviously I'm gonna back my team, so I'm gonna say Liverpool would have beaten them, but I was okay with the draw because it's at the Etihad and they're good at their home ground, but we ended up coming away with a point just the same. I was happy for that. So I just don't like how they're making it seem like, oh my gosh, the mighty has fallen. City is actually what? 6 points behind Arsenal at the moment. They're 6 points, and they still can end up winning the league. I mean, last season Arsenal was, I don't want to misquote, but I think Arsenal was more than 7 points ahead of City, and City still ending up winning the league last season. Arsenal drew a couple games, they lost a couple games, and I guess the pressure of winning the title got to Arsenal. But I'm saying at this point in time, if everything, I mean, Aston Villa is playing great, Liverpool is playing great. Yes, Tottenham had that dip where they lost three back-to-back games, and they ended up the fourth game they ended up drawing with City. Newcastle is not playing bad, and it's so funny. As much as Arsenal is 36 points, Manchester United, I don't even want to say, because I mean, I'm not a United fan. They're actually getting the result. They're not playing great, but they're getting the result, and I rather have a ugly win than a pretty defeat. Don't know if everybody understood that I just said. So I rather play horribly and still get 3 points than I'm playing so great. I have all the possession. At the end of the day, possession doesn't win you the game. And right now, in this very moment, I just want City to continue drawing couple game or even losing, because I just feel like Pep is getting so. I mean, he has been arrogant because he does do it in a cheekily way. Like, oh yes, I bet my team, and and he scratches his head, and I know, we're very good, and he tried to downplay their success. But the whole thing, as I said, with him and Jamie Carragher, where he's saying, oh, not even Manchester United didn't do what he did, but could you have used a Tottenham side and did what you did with Manchester City? Could you have used a Chelsea side and did that? I'm not even going to use the smaller teams. I no disrespect to, I don't want to say any team is small, but a top six side other than City, who doesn't have the backing. Could you have done that? Could you take a relegation player and put them in your team? I don't think Pep could have done that. And this is not me trying to take away anything that he has done in the past, because trust me, Pep is a great manager. We all know that. But I'm saying I would love for him to take up a side other than Bayern Munich, other than Barcelona, other than Manchester City, a mid-table side, and actually coach them how you coach your teams and to play. I would love for him to do that. I am not even going to put Klopp in this because I don't want persons to think I'm biased, because I'm not a biased person. I just talk. I give my opinion, and it's not facts. Only if I'm given numbers, and I will state the facts that numbers don't lie. You understand? So if it was a thing where like Klopp, where he has that mediocre Liverpool team, and he actually used a couple players who got relegated, like Ronaldo, Shaqiri, Robertson, etc. Like, those persons would not have made Pep team. If you don't have at least a little name, Pep doesn't want you, in my opinion. I'm not gonna say all of Pep players were already world class, but they have a little name, like they were doing something in their league. And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna put them in my City team. You understand? So as I said, I don't want to ramble too much. I'm not be seen like a video where I'm bashing anybody, because I'm not. But I just want City to actually continue, as I said, to draw or even lose a couple games. I mean, that's probably wishful thinking, but I just don't want it person to say because it was because of Rodri. When Laporte had that injury, they were saying the reason why City did not do well, it was because Aymeric Laporte. They sold him how long now? So then it was not then. No, it's Ruben Diaz, and honestly, Ruben Diaz is making a lot of mistakes, like schoolboy errors. So, as I said, I just want teams to just look back the tape, look how City play, don't give them too many respect, and play your game. Don't back up, because they always have space. Like City's a team, it doesn't matter how you set up, they always find space, because Their players always know how to move off the ball, so they always find the space. But this is not a City video, as I said, where I'm gonna ramble, but it was just my opinion on how persons keep saying, as I said, oh, it was because of Rodri. I just want Pep to at least have like a even 14 points, or even, yeah, I'm gonna put it at 14 to see if he's such a great manager now. If it's either Arsenal, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Spurs, Newcastle, whoever, if his team is able to run down that 14 point. Yes, as I said, this is football and anything can happen. But 3 points is already 3 points, so now you have to hope the team ahead of you draw a couple game or lose a couple game for you to continue to win. But yesterday game, guys, it was just a breath of fresh air to see Alan getting frustrated, to see that Phil Foden getting frustrated. He subbed off Alves. Like, yeah, it was just a breath of fresh air. Take off Rico Lewis, and he just didn't know what to do. And I like that. We all know that's Pep. He doesn't make changes, and he made a lot of changes yesterday because I guess that's foreign to him. He's not accustomed to losing, and as I said, it was literally a breath of fresh air. Like, as I said, thank you so much to Liam Bailey, who scored that goal and letting me win that ticket, because as I said, anytime I predict a game about City, I don't do it often. Obviously, it depends on the opposition. 8 out of 10 times I win, and that's the prediction, not the scoreline prediction, but the team to win or draw. I always predict certain teams to win or draw against City, and it always comes true. And it was really funny when I saw those memes of Haaland, because he was so frustrated with the ref decision in the Spurs game, and then he not having a great game yesterday. I mean, Martinez made 2 back-to-back save from him where he had that shot in the box, and then I don't remember if it was Foden who followed it up, and then Haaland tried to edit in and he made the save again. I was like, yes, no goal for you today, Haaland. Like, he was literally shut out, and I was like, yes, because again, they make it seem as if Haaland have to score in every single game, and it did not happen yesterday. I'm just gonna say one thing off with City now, with Manchester United and Chelsea. I am so freaking disappointed with Chelsea. Like, Chelsea is gonna be on my blacklist. Like, they're too inconsistent. Like, you would not believe this is the same team that drew with Manchester City. You know what, guys, this is the end of the video because Chelsea is gonna stir up my brain. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share, guys, and check out my other videos if you haven't already. This was Sports Talk with Chef, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.